Hello friends, welcome back to Daily English Conversation. Again, today is Tuesday. According to our daily English conversation schedule, and today is video time. So, in the past, I always share some English videos to our group and to help people to improve their listening skills or some new vocabulary. But today, I prefer talking about topic. Nowadays, most people like vacation, especially a short holiday with their family or their friends. So today, I decided to share some sentences, example, and steps to guide you how to describe your vacation. Describe your vacation. Hi. We have 7 members. I'm sure after this live stream, you will probably know how to make a sentence to describe your vacation. As you know, I have prepared so many papers for this lesson. It is a long lesson, but it is an easy one. I'm sure everybody can understand my opinion. Let's take some comments. Someone said, hello, hi. Someone said, teacher. I'm not a teacher and I'm an English student. I love to share, especially my experiences of study. Now I'm going to beach. Okay, enjoy your time. Hi. Okay, let's start. Because I have prepared papers. My memory is not good. I'm worrying about if I don't prepare papers. Sometimes I would make some mistakes when I speak English. So I prefer to do some preparation and after go live, because I think there's so many English learners, we have to use the correct sentence in English, because some of them can to improve their writing skills. Okay, let's start. Talking about your vacation, and in this lesson, you can learn how to talk about your vacation in English. Talking about your vacation or holiday is a great way to improve your English conversation skills. I do agree, because I got this point from my English teacher. Where did you go for? And you can tell me where did you go for your last holiday? What did you do there? And did you have a good time? Remember, we use holiday. Sometimes people ask me, what's the difference between holiday and vacation? And I have asking my teacher this kind of question, and my teacher told me, holiday is our British English, and the vacation is our American English. So they're the same meaning. In this lesson, you will learn how to answer those questions and more in clear, naturally English. Because these papers will suggest me by my English teacher. Okay, the first step, how to give basic information about your vacation. Begin your answer by saying where you went, who with, and how long for it. For example, I went to countryside with my family for a couple of weeks. Or I went to Thailand with a group of friends for 10 days. Or a long weekend means, or you can say, my best friend and I went to China for a long weekend. Here I use a long weekend means we can go for 3 or 4 days, usually Friday, Monday, or Saturday, or Monday. Maybe because there is a public holiday on the Monday, as in some countries, their holiday is on Monday. But in American English, they always say Monday. Yeah. Someone said, bye, teacher. I'm driving. Okay, bye-bye. And now you can drop your opinion and tell me where did you go for your last vacation? Who did you go with and how long for it? It is very easy to make a sentence and to practice your English, especially writing skills. After watching my live stream, make your own sentence. If you want extra practice, write your sentence and the comments below. Or if you really want extra practice and writing down 3 or 4 different sentences and in the comment section, and I'm going to try my best to give you the correction and to correct your mistakes. Anyway, and next, let's see how you can talk about what you did on your holiday. How to describe what you did on vacation? What do you like doing on holiday? Do you prefer a more active holiday, maybe with lots of adventure, sports, and activities? Or would you rather do something more cultural, such as do some cultural things? Or maybe you just like relax on the beach, whatever you prefer. It is good if you can say something about how you spend your time on holiday in English. Hi, but I'm listening while I'm driving. Okay, driving safe, carefully. I make her happy New Year. Busy. Okay. Weird girl. What do you mean? I don't understand your meaning. Let's look at some examples and some good vocabulary for you to use. Actually, I have memorized this vocabulary, sometimes phrases. In nowadays, I have English class on Fridays, and I always memorize new vocabulary and phrases after I finish that class. For example, I went to countryside with my family for a couple of weeks. Mostly we went hiking in the hills or mountains nearby. Because Taiwan is a small country, and every mountains and hills and nearby our city. What time is it now at your country? It is almost 1 p.m. Please accept my request, teacher. I think you better to focus on this lesson. It is a very useful lesson, which is from my English teacher. if you really want to improve your English. And we also just hang out in the village. You know, here we have hang out, and playing cards and eating. Do you like hiking? Yeah, for me, I do like hiking. And hiking means going for longer walks, especially with your friends, or sometimes you can walk along on the mountain or hills. And often in the hills or the mountains, yeah. If you hang out, you spend time without having any particular goal. If you say, we just hang out in the village, you mean that you spend time there in a relaxed way. Okay, next step we're going to look at our second example. For example, I just shared people. I went to Thailand with a group of friends for 10 days. We did some sightseeing in Bangkok, the Grand Palace, forts, and so on. Then we hit the beaches in Krabi for some sun, swimming, and cocktails. Sightseeing means visiting the famous places in a city. You can go sightseeing or do sightseeing. So here we have new vocabulary, which is from my English teacher, sightseeing. And I just shared explanation. For example, if you go sightseeing in Paris, you had probably visited Eiffel Tower. And seeing we hit beaches. Here's I just shared the sentence. We hit beaches. It's a very informal. It is a very informal way of saying we went to the beaches. Yeah. You could also say we hit bars, or we hit clubs. Use hit suggests you're going to somewhere to party and have a good time, and so you probably wouldn't use it with other places. But don't worry about it if you didn't get my voice clear, and I will publish this form in the group, so you can check it later or you can watch the replay. And let's do some more examples together. I hope you will practice with me, and if you can hear me clear, and you can make some sentences example and by commenting below, and I'm going to give you some correction to I try my best to correct your grammar mistakes. For example, my best friend and I went to China for a long weekend. We went on a walking tour over century and did vacation. Mostly we went to the restaurant and cafes and simply as much of the local cuisine as we could fit in our stomachs. That means, hello, Sister Maria. And if you go on a tour, for example, a walking tour, you pay for a guide. Often tours are in big group. Do you prefer to go on a tour with a guide, or do you like to explore by yourself? For me, when I visit a new city and I would like to explore it by myself, because there is no time limit. And sometimes you if you follow the tour, and they always has time limit. I don't like it, and I have no freedom to look around whatever I want. So I prefer to explore it by myself. And simple means to try many different things. We simple and as much as the local cousin as we could means that we try many different dishes. That it means it's not so expensive at restaurant, and there's so many kind of local dishes, such as here in Taiwan, famous food is in night market, and such as stinking tofu, and beef noodles, so on. There's so many kind. I couldn't count it. Anyways, over to you. What did you do on your last holiday? Tell me, what did you do on your last holiday? I think nowadays families always have a holiday with nearby them, such as beaches and mountains, or some big famous restaurant, and some tourist spot, because some people, they have children. Children are always need to relax. I don't know your country, but here in my country, let's take my brother for example. My brother always taking him to a short vacation every weekend.